All right. Right, you're welcome. My name is Midas Falajimo to our Tuesday episode. We call it Plan B Special Business Combo. But today we're going to look at the AI and robotic system. So leveraging on it. So quickly, I'll just tell you, exploring the possibility in AI for massive profit. So AI trading platforms are guided by algorithms. So understand that tell the program how to behave and respond under specific conditions. So algorithms that power trading bots are, use machines learning to carry out the comprehensive real-time analysis or large troops of online data and all of that. So using artificial intelligence to guide trading strategy and execute trades is perfectly legal, okay? Now, we have so many things. So, however, regulatory guidelines vary from different places to other. At the same time, cryptocurrency stocks and forex traders so must consider restrictions when using AI. For instance, AI trading platforms are subject to the same set of laws and that prohibit actions such as insider trading and market manipulations and all the like. So traders also strongly advise to limit their use of artificial intelligence technologies to licensed and reputable platforms. Now, I want to show you. Now, these are personal, why I have to give you this, because when you start researching online on Google about AI, you're going to meet all of these conditions. All right. Now they'll tell you, I've worked with people and they tell me that nothing, AI does not work. You cannot make profit on AI. Just like when you start trading, those of you who are very new to trading, you're going to be hearing people talking about market indicator or technical indicator does not work. And that's not true. And then some, when they want to agree, they tell you that it lags. Okay, whichever one. But what I tell friends is that you're the one that know exactly what you're looking for. What are you actually looking for is very, very important. Okay. So when talk about AI, I can tell you till tomorrow. For me, for instance, in the crypto space, I think I've been using a particular AI called Three Commons for the past 7 to 8 years, if I'm not mistaken. All right. And it has been awesome. Now, we now have more modernized, sophisticated, upgraded. So just like even in Three Commas, a lot of things are upgraded that simplifies things more than before. Now, quickly, I'm not going to go waste too much time. So I'm looking at two aspects of the AI: decentralized AI robotic softwares and centralized AI robotic software. Okay? Decentralized AI robotic softwares and centralized AI robotic software. So I'm going to first of all look at the decentralized AI robotic software. I'm going to pick this. I'm sure I'll send this link out to some of us on our group. If you have not seen this link, I'm going to send it on the chat box. You can copy it. If you cannot copy it, probably you have to go on our Telegram. I think I've been posting it anyway on our Telegram chat. So I'm going to post on this chat box. If it's copyable for you, then you can copy it. All right. So I'm going to first of all look at the decentralized softwares, and then I will look at other aspects. So the decentralized softwares. So the AI I'm going to take today is called AutoSnipe. Okay. And then I'm not going to go to detail so much, but how it can work for you. It's just to explain to you how it can work for you. You want to learn more how to use it, of course, definitely. You will need more, knowledge and tutorial to maximize using this AI. Okay. So I'm going to share my page in a different place now. And how does this AI actually work for you? Okay, so let's quickly look at it. Maximizing these things is going to be massive and amazing for you on how this AI is going to work for you. So let me go here. Okay. So we'll start from the decentralized AI. Then we'll look at the centralized AI and how to maximize them to make money. All right, I'm sharing my page. So one of it kind, I have many, but I'm going to show you this. Now, this is a decentralized AI software, right? So you can call it softwares and all of that, but it's robotic in nature, and all you give command and it do whatever thing you want it to do for you. But basic things are meant to be learned. So before, what we just do here is just like instant buy, sell, and all the like, and of course to do few analysis. And now it became upgraded. Okay, it became upgraded that you can use a whole lot of things around these AI softwares. However, this is like, I'm going to use it on Solana blockchain. Now, if you are new to our forum, I will always tell you that you need decentralized wallet. All right. So on Solana blockchain, of course, you are going to need Phantom wallet. All right. And then different blockchain for compatible wallet, as it were. So, but we're looking at Solana as it were. First of all, let's go. Now, this is software. I'll send the link if you copy it. Now, it's going to be connected to your wallet. So quickly, this is the interface. All right. Auto Sniper. Now, if I just quickly type, let me just go here and Google and show you what this AI is capable of doing. Auto Snipe, right? Okay, so you can have bad, good review and whatever. So a lot can tell you so many terrible things about it. A lot too can tell you a lot of good thing about it, okay? So now see what this one is saying, all right? I use Telegram bots and all of that. So what this guy is saying, alternative to Telegram bot, a new auto snipe. I've been using it, not now. So, and what did he say? Alternative to Telegram bot, new auto snipe platform. All right, auto platform for purchase meme coins. This platform differs from all the usual bot in Telegram as it works in a web browser. So it is convenient to visually observe your positions and negative among variety projects, okay? And then what it has to do. Okay, once you have entered this code, okay, so it's just telling you, and the first thing you need to do is to go to your wallet, initiate your balance in zero and all of that, just to like click in to do this. Now, it's just telling you how convenient this thing can be used. Now, quickly, I'm going to do one experiment. First of all, I need to connect with my wallet, and then I need to create a deposit, okay, because this is a decentralized, but yet the money will not be in your wallet and it will be able to function as easy as possible. Okay, so it has to be because it's going to be buying token for you, auto snipe. Okay, so I'm going to say, okay, I want to deposit in Solana, okay, into this. So firstly, let's say I want to deposit 0. Let's say 0. Let's say 0.5 Solana. Okay, and say this is going to be your fee. Okay, if I click, let's go. So I need to log in to my wallet, okay? So now you want to ask me, how do I deposit money into my Solana wallet? Okay, that's why you need to learn basics. Okay. It's saying deposit successful. Amount will receive will reflect shortly. That's what it's saying. So let's just, it's refreshing up and all of that. Now, how to buy Solana? Of course, you need to know how, you need to have centralized exchange. Okay, now the money is reflecting. You can see that the Solana is now there in your wallet. Okay, so I've connected my wallet because once you first open, what you need to do to use this auto snipe, the first is that you definitely need to have Phantom wallet. You can use it on mobile, but I use desktop. All right, so you can use on the Phantom browser. All right, but better still, I use on system to see more better view and all of that. Now, having deposited money to my wallet is very simple. The same thing when you have made money, you can always withdraw. Okay, you can always withdraw and all of that. So I'm not withdrawing. Now, two things I'll just do show you. I can review tokens. So maybe I want to research for tokens, newly listed tokens. I saw one that just came out not long and it was already, it pumped. I'm not going to go to so much detail of how I do. I call it 3 layers research on here. It's a token from pump fund and all of that. So I'm not going to go to all of those details. So, but if you're not careful, you can waste all your money here because of the way it actually works. Now, but the simple thing I need to do, AI, can you do work for me? Say yes. So I come here, look at what say auto sniper. So what I'm going to do on auto sniper is this, very simple. And I can activate or I can create my own based on my own parameter. You know, why do I need to worry myself when the bot can actually do a lot of job for me? So let me engage the guy to work for me. Now, there are 3 options here. This one's a low risk, new tokens, automated sniper, low risk, right? Liquidity at least 50 Solana. That's about 7,000 something dollars at least before the conditions are met for your token for this guy to buy. Top trading minimum 5 minutes. Top trading 5 minutes period, right? And then, but at least 300 Solana, which are about 43K. All right. These are conditions. This one, trending in 24 hours. So those tokens you should go for. Trending in 24 hours, at least, all right? At least about 100 Solana, which is about $14,000. All right. This one, low risk, automated sniper, all right? Low risk, maybe at least 100 Solana. This one, high risk. Okay. So you can see different style of both automated you can create. Okay. Different style you can create. You say, select a sniper, enter your trade amount, activate sniper. All right. So that's how to go about it. So now let's look at which one are we to pick. This one say low risk new tokens. Okay. And this should be within this and all of that. So let's say I want to check. So if I check view 20 intelligence, now you can see, so view 20 intelligence. Now see the condition that should be met. You say it's going to be trading coins that have gone to Radium, all right? And then migrated from anywhere, any of the region, created this period of this period and all of that. Pairs, new pairs, all right? Liquidity bond, 99 at least. Then rank up to at least from 1 to 100, all right? Right? Then holding 40, holding percentage for top 20, 10. This is too big. Even when they say it's low risk, all right, but all this one, authority disabled and all of that. Let's just go back. I will just show you others. And now let's look at this. Let's look at this one. Okay, let's look at this one. View top 20 intelligence. Look at this one. It's better off, right? Holding, right? 20%, top 10 holders to be 15%. Okay, that's good, right? All of these conditions are better off than the first one. But I can mix everything so that the one that give me more negative result, the other one will counterbalance. Okay. So this one trending in 5 minutes. So let's go for this guy. Now you can have different types. So I'm just going to use an example here. Okay. So let's go back to, for instance, if I say view 20 intelligence, okay, you have shown you all of those parameters. Okay, no problem. Then you want to activate. So let's say now I want to activate total sold to invest. Say total sold to invest. Let's say 0.2, for instance, right? Then maximum amount per order, okay, let's say 0.01 or something. Is it not too small? 0.02, I don't know. Okay, stop loss. If you want to put stop loss, but I wouldn't put anyway. If you want it to expire as also period, there's no need because you can always come back to stop it. Okay, so that means what you are engaging to the both maximum should be 0. All right, and then this and all of that. So you come back here, exit and sell. So I said maybe split in 20 like this. So any coin you buy, once you do 100%, sell 20%. Once you do 200%, sell 20%. If you like, you can reduce it anyway. All right, you can reduce it maybe just 3. So I can close like this, close like this. Do you get it? And then when I close like this, I said, when you do 100%, sell 50%, all right? When you do 200%, right, sell 30%. You get it? And then look at it, sell 30%. So when you do another 400%, all right, sell whatever, or the remaining 20%. So this you may adjust it because to be realistic, because maybe not too. So you want to say, okay, 50%. Why this one 150%? It's okay. Why this one? You can leave it like this. Okay, you have done all of this parameter. Now understand, once you activate this now, it's not as if it's going to start trading immediately. No, because if the conditions are not met, it's not going to activate. Okay? So it said add one more exit. No. Okay, so let's see what's to be minimum, this amount, and all of that. You have done all of this. Then you want to, okay, let's see what it's saying. Low wallet balance with deactivate sniper will continue and all of that. It's not a must for me to put stop loss. Okay, let me just say 50%. Okay, because, oh, these guys, I follow this intelligence. Because sometimes stop loss, market will come down so deep and yet still bounce. That's why I don't like using stop loss on it. But nevertheless, let's just activate this one for the purpose of this. I do a lot of resetting on my own, to which I'm just giving you a general overview. You want to know more deeper, then you'll need to get connected so that you can do that. Now, let's go. I click on activate now. Now, activate now. So it's activated. All right, 3 exit strategy. That is when it pick this and all of that. It will continue that way. Now, but listen, as it's doing that, okay, as it's doing that, see now, as it's doing that, either you come there or not, it will be doing. But understand that when you do, you may not see, when you do, you may not see it to have started because those conditions you state has not actually been activated, okay? Until when those conditions are met, then you will see that the market starts. So you can see activated by user 1. Then at that point, you come here, you are going to see both that you have activated that's going to be doing automated and all the like. So that's what you need to do. And then it's going to be running. I opened this one purposely because of this to just show you a fresh activities on that. Now, that's one aspect. So the bot is activated. I can activate on different strategy that you are seeing here. Can activate on, say, 24 hours. I can activate, say, on these. I can just like some risky, some less riskier, some extremely risky, okay? So if I come here now, the what was activated, you will see it here. So anytime whatever thing must have traded, I can come back and view it. When I'm done and I'm not okay again, or at least it has done probably better for me, I can deactivate. And then maybe I want to stop trading, I can deactivate and all of that. So what I've done here now, I don't need to start, mostly, this thing I've just done here is that both you do the work, you do the research, you buy. Which coin is it going to buy now? I don't know. Do you get it now? I don't need to know. So by itself, it will do the research and buy. Yeah. So ordinarily, the work I've given to this guy now is this thing. This is what we do. Normally, I'm supposed to come here. Let's see the way I've researched for this guy now, right? And now I was supposed to research for this guy and probably copy the contract address of this guy. This is what we do while we're searching for low gem or DEGEN or memcoin. I've researched and see, okay, this guy is good. Perhaps I want to even click on the Twitter to check if it has, authenticity and all the like. So I will have first of all checked that. Even though we have softwares, you go to check, but it will have to take some of your time to actually research for that. So if I come here now, I see that, wow, this guy is having about 2,200 followers, and probably you want to check, is this still a very nice project? Are they still active and all of that? You probably want to see it if they're actually doing something nice. And then, okay, if that is the case, you're following and to see their trend. And for that, you want to go to what we call rock check. All right. We want to go to rock check, probably to check if it's a nice project. Though I don't need to waste time to come to rock check on this type of token because already an old token that I was following sometime. It has been listed since and it has done well, right? So it's a new coin. We go through all of this process, right? And then I come to rock check and I go to Soul Scanner on my Telegram to see the activities of this token. Now look at this token. It's telling me, you know what? It's a bit risky, said low amount of liquidity provider and all of that. So, but nevertheless, if I go through other things I want to check, I probably could go ahead and want to do. But top 10 holders, about 29.7. That could be a little bit riskier than at least 10 to 15%, top holders. Sometime I'll go to my Telegram, go to my Soul Scanner, paste the wallet, and I check. And then when I see it's good, right? When I see it's good, I go back to my maybe trading another trading board or my Telegram trading board or even trading software or normal decentralized exchange like what? Like Jupiter, Radium, and do my trading by myself there. For instance, I come here and I go to Radium, right? I go to Radium, not investing now because that's another lovely thing you will need to understand as decentralized activities too. So I go to Radium and I say, okay, you know what? I want to swap that coin. So what happened? I come here on Radium, having been connected to my wallet, right? On Radium, I could go and now search for the name of the coin by copying the contract address, paste it, and it popped up. You can see the token name, right? So as it popped up, can you see now? That was a very massive token, what it has done. So imagine how progressive this token haven't come down. I think the token is going to do massively well again because it has pumped up before. It's like now just finding it way up again. Because I check, okay, maybe on, good, good, good. Can you see? So it's not a new token, but just to show you that, okay, something is happening. Probably I may want to check the narrative of the token. Let's go by 4 hours. Okay, so here you see, right? Okay, here you see. This is a very nice project. You know why I know that? This is a nice project, but I won't tell you why. Because now, normally when a project is created or listed, we always have the first move. We call it wave 1, 2, 3. After the wave 3 must crash down. Then after crashing down, if it's a good project, it may be abandoned for a while, but we'll be doing some sideways move and do another massive move. Look at it now here. So if I look at it here, if I'm to use my market detail to check it now, I may see potential percentage. So this type of token, I can actually go back on my normal exchange. Let me see. Moon is the name. I can go, if I go to CoinGecko, probably ought to have been listed there. So, but now if I want to buy here, I can just go ahead and say, okay, you know what? I want to buy 50% of my Solana that is here, right? And I'll go ahead, for instance, here. So let me just do example. I can go here and I'll say swap. You get it now? This is normal manual trading. So it's going to ask me, are you ready? I say yes. Say, okay, confirm. Okay. So this is, I'm just experimenting. This is an old coin that shouldn't trip me. But there are ways we do. I do in my low gem meme coin trading, I do 3 segments: pre-nursery, nursery, and primary. So pre-nursery are some of those tokens that are still very crazily fragile that I shouldn't trade ordinarily. Then why the other one, right, is the one that have actually moved and then maybe few days, right, maybe 5 days, 7 days, and all of that. Why the primary has passed several weeks or months, but still have, just like what we saw on PopCat. When we mentioned PopCat last year, remember? When we mentioned PopCat last year, was in several zeros. All right. It was in several zeros. Last year, when we mentioned PopCat, was in several zeros. Now, but after then, what happened? PopCat did massive move and eventually even dump. Let's look at it here. So let's look at PopCat. So I hope, okay, let me just paste this contract address. I'm not asking you to buy, I'm just do experiment, but because I haven't bought this coin, it may take some time before it actually move, but I can just paste the address because the number of top holders said there are so much. So it's not a coin I'm supposed to buy. So let me just paste it here. So I was just doing an experiment. So if I like, I can sell it off anytime soon. Okay. So now let me look at, so I'm doing, this is DEX I'm doing, right? That's how you make a lot of money just follow. So now looking at PopCat, here is PopCat. Now, if you look at PopCat, let's look at the chart. You see when we talk about PopCat was last year, December. Okay, so let me go by 4 hours. Okay. So some tokens then, they do some kind, oh, this Radium didn't capture it because I'm sure when I brought it, it was something else. Okay. Let's go to bed eye and then just check. So because sometimes you can see why I said I wouldn't want to use stop loss on that place, but sometimes I can use a very bogus one that I know that probably may not come down to stuff like that. But so Okay, so now let's look at it. Let's say PopCat, come up, come up, come up, come up. So when we're done with this, we're going to do another. So auto snipe. So we have many, many, many kind of bots. Okay, so let's look at PopCat before it graduated and become a primary. Okay. Yeah, here we go. This is PopCat. Okay, so here is PopCat. Come up, come up, come up. Fantastic. So now let's go by time frame. So let me go to 4 hours. Okay, so let me just open this place. I just hope it's going to even give us because where was I researching for PopCat at that time? So what make you not to have achieved the financial freedom you are looking for had been that you're always scared when you get started. Many of them, okay. Their data were not complete on time. This data has not gone. It's not complete yet. Okay. So it's coming. Lovely. I love this. Come on. Aha. It was launched in December. And that was when we got it and I sent it to our people. Now, look at it. Because we are in 4 hours, that's why it's showing this. Where we first bought was at the bottom here. It was about two zeros and 1 or something. Down, down, down. At a point was at 3 zeros, right? So now you see all this one here, you were seeing all this small, small move. It was big money. I'm just telling you, honestly speaking, it was big money. And that's what we call the pre-nursery and the nursery stage. Now it did that, right? And then we bought and sold, do maybe 100, 200, 300, 500%. And that was like pre-nursery and nursery stage. And now the market, so when the market is going to do it, just get one secret now. If I come back to the coin and you ask me, why do you now mention it? They didn't let people that buy. Instead of the coin, two things to do sometime, it will fail down and rally back to a range and continue to range. That means the coin is actually not rock pulling. Because if it's going to rock pull, entirely bench and then go off. So, and then we start having, if you go by 1 hour, it now creates another wave. So 1, 2, 3, move, retrace again. 1, 2, 3, move, retrace again. And that's exactly what you saw here. So imagine a coin at 0.0001, 0.0005. That's about 30 initially. Later 0.001. That's 201. And it continued. Now, when it now left that, many people have forgotten about the coin. You can see the movement zigzagly moving down, up, and until we have another major peak. We have a crazy peak when it first enter $1. Imagine after that massive $1 point something, it came down to this point, 19 cents. Many of you remember when I call about PopCat again at 20 cents. If you can't remember, if you go to some of my old videos, you're going to see when it was 20 cents. And I say, everybody buy if you want to buy now. Why? It went down to the floor, right? And start the journey again. So imagine a token that got to this 70-something cent from 10 cents and then flat back again to 19, 20 cents, move up here and then. So, but if you are looking at the short term, you will see all this picture I'm showing to you. And then finally, when it came down to, I say, okay, this is a good buy. And then it went to 40-something cent, 60-something cent. And then at something, if you want to sell, you can sell. Since then, I have not stopped telling people, okay, if you want to trade, just trade only PopCat. And then you saw the kind of movement, and now it's doing similar thing here. So if you get this one breaking, that means, right? Let's look at it. So if you break an 80-something cent, that means you want to do the same thing you did here. So I'm not going to be surprised that I can return back to 40-something cent, right? Or 50 cent. I'm not going to be surprised. But when will it do that? Okay, that means the market will have to correct itself for it to have that opportunity in doing that. Okay, so why I'm telling us this is that so that when you are trading, some will produce fast money, some will produce slow money. So, but the bottom line is that you don't need to overlabor yourself because you have both or automated activities that can actually do a job for you. Okay, so this has not started. So you need to understand, Scott, as I do this, because I have to do this, for you to know that not immediately you activate the bot, you start trading because the conditions might have not been met. And then when you first start trading again, when you are going to see the trade, you may be at temporal loss. And you now say, what's going on? Why am I at loss and all of that? You don't need to bother yourself because the system is going to obey rules that you give to it. So second one you will do, I'm going to be very fast about that, is that you can do what we call copy trading. So as it is on DEX, so it is on centralized copy trading. And what exactly do you do on copy trading? Okay. All right. So what do I actually do on copy trading? Excuse me. I just need to show you something. So here, good. Okay. So now I want to do copy trading. So what I do sometimes is this. So let's say there are so many software we use to check people who are doing well and all of that in the market and all of that. So now, assuming I come to desk screener, or perhaps you are following, there's so many ways we use in doing that. So I'm not doing food trading, please. It's just to show you, a kind of pattern. Okay. So if you are a future trader now, you will have short pop card and you have made a lot of money. And now maybe probably preparing again to, let me look at 15 minutes. Fantastic. So fantastic. So once you take this high off, then set to move again. Okay, I'm on even the capitalization. We'll see. I know many people were surprised when I was talking about 1 billion. Now we're at 1.2 billion in cap of this guy. So now let's quickly go. Now I want to copy a trade, and many of you need to understand this now. Now, if so, let's say I search for, let me just generally look at tokens. All right. This is how I bought what called Mudeng. Okay. So let's say this token was just listed. Okay, this is 4 hours ago or something. What's this one? Base. Make or what is it called? I'm just gonna pick at random, okay? So I don't want to go too much detail. I'm just gonna pick at random. So let me pick this one at random. It's about 17 hours ago. Now, so now this guy, it's about 170 something cap. So let me pick this guy, okay? So I just want to do a random check, okay? Now, so I picked this guy. So what I want to check, okay, so this token was about 17 hours ago. Now, so what I want to check is to go and check, all right? These are snipers, okay? So probably I could check top traders. Now, checking top traders is very simple, right? Now, I look at this guy, it's a top trader. But there are things you must check again too. This guy, he bought $292 worth. That's about how many million? He bought 200, come on now, $292 worth. All right. And that was 8.7 million. And he made 3.8 million. And this is the profit. It's not realistic. You know why? Many of you wouldn't know. You may just check. This guy is part of the wallet, maybe probably those people that created the token, and that means even this token is a suspect. How can you buy? That means we call something token transfer. I'm not going to go to those details. These are why some token you buy or poor, some people you follow. So not everybody is followable. Now, how can you buy 8.7 million of token and you are selling 20 point something million? Where do you got the additional one from? So there can be people who like use other wallet to transfer some, and then they will confuse you without you knowing. Now let's look at this guy. Good. So this guy, he bought 3,000 $3,795 worth, which is about 67.8 million. And he sold and make this amount, which is 61 point something million. Now, they now say, look at his balance. Can you see now? This guy is more realistic. This guy is genuine. This is the volume. This is what he sold. And then this is the profit he made. And then this is realize whatever they call. And then he's still having this out of this. Do you get it now? See this guy, very fishy, can't track. Now, what do? I'm going to follow this guy. There's still other one you could check. So like quickly check. I'm going to be very fast. I'm not doing teaching. I'm just showing you you don't need to over labor yourself to make money. You can make a lot of money. So this guy is not too rich anyway. So it's not the guy I can follow is at all to that extent. But let's look at it. Because sometimes I want to look at, he has other tokens. So most of the token he still have was this token, right? So perhaps I may not be able to follow him, but just to use an example. So this guy is still having this volume of this token. I want a big guy to follow, right? So this is just how much dollars? 3,000. Oh, it's just an upcoming artist. So now, perhaps, but I'm just showing you in reality. So if I copy this guy address, probably I want to copy him, but I'm not going to copy him because it's not the type I want to do. But I can copy his wallet. Let's do this. Let's copy the wallet of this guy. Okay, so let me copy his wallet. So I'm going to go to a place called DexCheck. Okay, what is it? AI-powered crypto analysis and on-chain. So I'm going to go to DexCheck because I just want to verify some things about the guy I want to copy. Okay, that's why I'm going to DexCheck. I'm going to do something very fast. So when I go to DexCheck, I'm going to go to what we call Wallet Analyzer. Take note, I'm not teaching. So we say, you are too fast. I'm not teaching. Okay. If you think I'm too fast, I'm not teaching. I'm just showing you an opportunity that line the space instead of you come. There's so much money to be made. Okay. So look at this guy. Okay. I can follow this guy, right? So why? See his total ROI, unrealized and all of that. So I think it's a newbie. Okay. Loss. See his win rate. This is not the type of wallet I want to copy. I can see everything. When people tell you that cryptocurrency, because it's anonymous, I say it's pseudonymous. Whatever thing you are looking for, you can see. This token may do well, of course. Let me see. How many was the top 10 holder? Let me copy the wallet address of this token. Okay, and then let me go to my soul scanner. Sorry, you may not be able to see that, but those of you who have been in Plan B, you know where talking about soul scanner on our Telegram. Okay, soul scanner. Okay, I'm gonna paste it. Okay. The coin is moving because we met it at 170 something dollar cap. Now it's 220 something dollars cap. Okay, so now let me check. Our top 10 holder 23%. Not too good like that, but to an extent, it can fly to an extent. If I have time and I want to trade it, I can actually trade it. So if I go to 5 minutes, if I had time and want to trade it, I can actually sit down and trade it. But just to show you, okay, So if I actually want to trade it right, I can trade it because that's a good one to an extent, right? That's a good one to an extent. So here is that assuming I want to follow this guy, see what I would do. I will come here and paste this guy wallets. Okay, let's go here. So I'll come here, copy this guy wallet. So I'm not following him. There are things you must check before you can follow anybody. So if I go forward now, see now. Now, so I'm going to allocate. So the guy I've not even traded here. So I'm going to allocate. So if I like, I can name this wallet anything I want to name it, maybe whatever, whatever, whatever. So and I'm going to allocate how much do I want to minimum to trade? Let's say 0.2. Okay. And I want to do other settings. See other settings I can do. Set total to invest. All right. Set total to invest. So I can say 1 Solana, for instance. Set minimum threshold. Right? All of those things. I will set all of this AI optimize. Always use AI optimize. Then this bribery, I don't like this language they're using. That is bribery and corruption. They call it tips in other wallets. So whereby if your transaction will not say true, you keep a particular, just like or, what do we call it? A kind of emergency, right? Or express, so that when it comes to your own, it will pick automatically. And so once I do that, I will click activate. What it means is that whatever this guy is trading, your own account will trade it. Okay, but you have set how much. So let's say if I follow this guy now, if he's buying, like when he was buying this coin now, your own tool will have been bought. But another thing you must understand, if you equally make loss, you are going to make loss. And that's why I'm selective and strategic on the wallet I actually copied and follow. Make sense? So that's, in fact, very powerful. So money making this era is faster, is a lot easier. But of course, you just need to understand basics. I tell you, friends, I've been telling my people around, I say the people who are making insane money in crypto, in this online, are not the people who are over serious or overactive. So you may be very serious, and another person is less serious than you, but is making more money than you. So it's about understanding, when to take advantage of things and follow up information as much as possible. So people thought that, okay, I need to know everything. You don't need to know everything before you do anything. And I always say, jokingly speaking, that if you try to know everything before you do anything, you may miss many things. You get right? If you try to know everything before you do anything, you may miss many things. So you just need to learn basics and get started. You can see this software is crazy. It's crazy, I'll tell you. So imagine AI sniper. You set just the parameter. So I can set all the parameters, for instance. I can set all the parameters and put in, allocate money into accordingly. So if this one is not meeting up, this one will meet up. If this one hit some losses or excessive losses, this one will hit excessive profit. That's how you counterbalance and you are good to go. So this is one of many of my DEX decentralized AI and robotic platform to make insane money. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the next one. Use an example. Centralize. Okay, so we're going to take centralize. So we're going to take centralize so you can now see that this more or less like an investment, because you are not going to overburden yourself. So you are not the one overburdening yourself. Okay, many of you like it. So if you like what you have just listened to, can you put a a kind of sign on the group that you love it? Okay, you love what you are seeing. See, a lot of things are happening in the space, in crypto, in forex, in online, and then you are over laboring. I've been telling friends that if you love it, just type 111. Okay, if you love what you have listened to, just type 111. Okay, thumb up. Yeah, good, good, good. Okay, good, good. Okay, good, good, good. So a lot tell me, oh, I just want to. I say, no, 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 no. The power of this era is a power of leverage. If you don't understand what we mean by leverage, just go and type on Google and type what is leverage. If you don't understand what is leverage. So as long as you are doing anything online now and you don't know how to leverage on anything, forget it. You're going to work yourself out. Seriously. In trading, in investing, it's about leverage. You must learn how to leverage. So now let's go to a kind of centralized type of robotic. Okay. So the one I'm going to use, and I'll first of all put you through, is centralized. That's going to be exchange robotic. Exchange robotic. That's exchange platform robotic. That's what I'm going to take you to. And I'm going to use an exchange. You must have been hearing about Bybit and all of that, but I'm going to disappoint you a little. I'm going to go into an exchange that many of you probably are not used to. But if you have been Plan B, we have been using it. Okay. It's just that some may not be effective in using it. Because those that want to be doing future trading those days, why I have to use this particular exchange is the fact that they give very good support for people who want to trade futures, and of course, in their future trading, doing what we call affiliate rebate system and all of that. So I'm going to log into an exchange where we experiment a robotic. If you have been following, you'll see that we have been doing robotic on Bybit. Okay, so let me just quickly log in here. I think the network is congested. Okay, so let me just show you. So I need to log in, TC, oh, 73, go here, log in. Come on, there we go. So there was upon somebody I was teaching sometime, and I was telling him how powerful, this space is, but it pays people who looks foolish. And people who are too smart just continue to revolve around a cycle without any positive outcome, because the things that are going to make them a lot of insane money, they look so foolish and stupid to them. And then if you're too intelligent, you will say, how can? Right? And for that, you will miss out of things that will have blessed you. And so that's why you need to pay up attention. Don't be too no. Every time I go to anywhere for learning, what I do quickly is to ensure taking off what I know from my brain so that I can learn well. But in as much as you try to show that you know more than what we are saying is not going to impact you. That's the problem I've observed and I've seen among people. You're too intelligent. You too know more than everything. Then you're going to cause problems for yourself. Just like in technical analysis, okay? When I said there are softwares and robotic system that if I don't want to analyze market too much by myself, I can set auto fit system to my platform and I will just come and copy and paste. You understand? So sometimes I listen to people give me signal. I say you definitely don't even need signal. You can provide signal for yourself, but you just need a guide, because signal is just like a guide, or just trying to predict something ahead of time and all of that. All right. Before you struggle for so many things, but right now platforms, softwares will just do the job for you and you rest yourself. So in trading, it's like that. We have softwares that can just tell you, okay, this is this, right? You can just ask, okay, what will I do next? Okay, put your stop loss here, put your everything automated. Yeah. Yes, true. You cannot lose money because a robot tell you. No, that's not what we're saying. What we're saying is that really reduce your stress. Come and make money with ease and stop disturbing yourself unnecessarily. Okay, so now I'm going to go to an exchange called CoinW. So let me quickly share my page with you, right? So let me just go and just show an example. I'm going to go to CoinW right now using the bots on CoinW, okay? Please, if you can see my screen, just type 111 on the chat box. You can see my screen, or type 222, sorry. Type 222 on the chat box if you can see my screen. Type 222 on the chat box. You can see my screen quickly, everybody. You can see my screen and you'll hear me loud and clear. Type 222 on the chat box. Lovely. Thank you. Lovely. Thank you. Lovely. Thank you. Lovely. Thank you. Good, good, good. Now let's go. Now, this thing we're going to do here, we do it on Bybit. So we're doing it on different platforms. We do it on OKS. Those of you in Nigeria, and especially those of you who are not too ICT compliant, you probably may not be able to use OKS because, okay, no, in activities in Nigeria, but I use it. I still use it, but I won't tell you how I'm using it. So I'm on air, okay? So, but officially, you cannot use it, okay? All right? So officially, you cannot use it, but unofficially, I'm using it, okay? So now let's quickly go into using robots. Robotic is fantastic. So this is an exchange, right? Now, and lovely enough, both decentralized and centralized have robot for buy and selling. Just put your settings, and copy trading, following orders. So why are you making life so difficult for yourself? So someone will not ask me, okay, how do I operate this? I can trade independently by myself, all right, on this exchange, right? Both futures, spot, and all the like, right? Then the same thing, I can engage my robot. Now, but sometimes for me to enjoy engaging my robot so much is that, let me quickly share with you here, for instance, I will need to understand or have an idea or have at least a kind of sentiment of what the market is doing or what's about to do, stuff like that. Okay. Let me just show you. So that means that's why I said learn how to leverage. It's not everything you have to use your power for. I think it's scriptural, not by power, not by might. Okay. So labor is good, but favor is cheaper and better. Okay. If you can learn how to leverage on, favor, then you can be fine. Okay. So let me check here. There was a token I was checking. Go here. Okay. So, okay, ordinarily what I would show you is that this is how most time I go into some of those robots to work for me. So I first of all look at my trading view, right? Okay. So perhaps if I go to my trading view, so I want to have an idea of the token I want to pick, because what maximize profit for me is actually not only the work of the robots, it's just that the robots is my intention not to be under pressure or be available at all time before money is made. And remember, one thing Robert Kiyosaki said, any business that you have to be there 24 hours before making money is not a system. So you need to learn how to create a system so that you don't over-labor yourself, okay? So I don't need to over-labor myself before making money. So I just need to leverage on the system. So now I will perhaps like say, okay, let me go to my trading view, for instance, to have an idea of what the market I want to take up to, okay? So perhaps let's say, this is not Forex, so let's say I'm going to go to like my 4-hour time frame or one day and perhaps locate a coin, okay? So let's say you can see how I actually located Popcat on Bybit for my people to trade on Popcat on Bybit for some time, because look at it on a daily time frame, or let's say go to 4 hours. So going to 4 hours, I discovered that this guy, just like what Bitcoin was doing at a point, so this guy kept ranging, okay? And ranging from where? So you can imagine for more than how many weeks this guy was ranging from July. This is July until, look at it, until few days back, which is on the 4th of October, before he was able to break out of that range massively. So I said, okay, there's no problem. Since you are ranging, we're going to deal with you. Very simple. How do we deal with you? we will now go and engage the bot to trade you and give us a lot of money. You are so boring, but we will take you to where you not be too boring. Now, I just want to use an example of any coin. Perhaps let me just look for, okay, so let me go back to the bot. I just as a, do an example of the bot for you guys right now here. Okay, so now here is it. Here is CoinW. So where should I go having login? Of course, I don't need to tell you, you need to fund your account and all of that. So now when you fund your account, you need to transfer the money from funding to trading. Now I go to the bot. So you'll see new. If you are using phone, it's a different thing it will show to you. It will show you strategy, okay? So if you are using laptop, you will see the bot. But on system, it show you strategy. Now, it is when you must have set a bot that you can click on my bot. Okay? Now, if you want to copy from existing trading that people have set to just like put into their own, you can go to the marketplace. So now I want to create a bot, and it shows different bots. Our futures grid, future CTA, all right, spot grid, auto invest. So this auto invest is DCA. Okay. Now, say diversify portfolio, recurring buyings. Those of you who have taught on OKES and how we use it, you know that this is very okay for us. It's a cost averaging for consistent growth, ideal for medium or long-term investment. Okay. Here, automated buy low and sell high. All right. Ideal for volatile market, right? Preset range of optimal and all of that. Smart trading, signals capture, real-time monitoring and execution, suitable for various market trend and all of that. So now here, ideal for volatile market, preset range for optimal and all of that. So now this I'm going to explain to you, and I'm going to exemplify this. So I go to grid, all right? Future grid. Now, you see future grid is what you want to use. Future grid, not spot. Now, and it shows you PS, perpetual, and all of that. See, I'll show you different options that you can use. All right? You have the long, you have the short, you have the neutral. Okay? Now, what it even show you a preview of the chart now for Bitcoin, right? So this is for Bitcoin, just like a preview for you to see what you're actually doing. So this is for Bitcoin. Now, so let's say I actually didn't prepare any coin to use, but let me use this token. I hope Avers should be here. So here is AVAX. So if I pick Avers and it show you the price, right? And now say AI. This is what I do. If I've checked the range Avers have been doing, right? I can, instead of going long and showing you that people have gone long for the past 7 days, they have done massive profit. For the past 30 days, it has been massive. For the past 180 days, it has been massive. Do you understand? All right. Now, it's telling you that investment amount, if I'm going long now, this is the amount I can put, 90 something dollars. Okay. So nevertheless, so let's go here. So then I want to say, I'm going to do manual. So why do I want to pull manual? I'm saying this is the low I want to go, and this is the high I want to go, $40. And it's telling me, no, you can only do 37. So I'm going to use 36. All right. Now, this is a range I want to create. Okay. And how many X do I want to use? I want to use probably 10X or 15X. So I click confirm, right? And then say, this is the amount I'm putting, say $20, okay? So say $20, okay, no problem, and all of that. Advanced setting, I'm not going to go to those details, they are there. Remember, I first put it on what? Manual and all of that. So it's in long. Always check what you are doing per time. Am I actually interested in just longing, or I'm interested in putting neutral? Now, if I do this I need to do something. Probably I will now go to the advanced and I want to set what we call take profit and stop loss. So take profit, I say, if this market is above my limit, so that means I say take profit at, let's say, $37, right? And stop loss, right? So, and I say stop loss at maybe $18. Do you get it now? So I put this, okay? Other things can be fitting and all of that. I put all of those parameters and I go this way and I come here and say create. So now let's do that. Let's just experiment it. I click on create. That doesn't mean that's the coin I want to actually put in. Click on create. What's the saying? Yeah, here. All the features are fitting. So I click on create. Okay, what is it telling us? The minimum? Because sometimes it can tell you the minimum that we agree. Oh, sorry. There's something I didn't do. Sorry. You need to select the number. So I'll probably just say 20. So saying 20 now, you say minimum you should put, or guy is this. So let me say 30, or let me say 10. Okay, so 10. So I put in $20. Okay, so $30. Do you see now? That's why it was not created. So there we go. I click create. Investment, I agree. So you see, I must agree. I know. I agree. Where is this button? So confirm. Now, vote is set. So if you come back here now and click on my vote, let's do that. My vote. Okay. So then I need to click on futures grid. Okay. Not that it's going to pick a trade immediately, it's pending because it will have a specific place you want the market to come down to and pick the trade. Yours truly. In fact, once you set like this and I put my stop loss and take profit, meaning when the market is out of this range, just sell off and leave me alone. You are good. One of the disadvantages of greed is that if the market is now breaking out massively, I will cut off before it get to that. But if I forget, no bother. But if you use stop loss and it's too far from your upper or lower limit for stop loss and take profit, no, it's wrong because it's going to give you issues. Then the market is out of range, yet it has not hit your stop loss or your take profit. You will have been in big drawdown and yet you still cut it off. No, it doesn't make sense. And that's one of the biggest and lovely thing about all of this. So this is grid spot trading, and I can set every other one, but just to show you how this actually works. So if I want to do copy trading, the same thing, you can still make a lot of money doing the future copy trading. You can follow people and then conditions that you need to. Look at this guy now. Popular traders. Look at this guy. Have done in 43 days, I've done 2,000 something percent. All right. So let me say I click on him to see and view him, right? But if you look at it, in these few days, he has not traded, right? So now today is at loss, but yesterday is at massive profit. Okay. Now I want to go through other things, all right? His history. And if you look at this, look at his consistency. He had been trading Bitcoin much. That's what has been on his watch list, right? If you go and take follower, so look at his trade. Look at it. Look at it. Bitcoin, 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 cross. Because he knows what he's doing, but this kind of thing is dangerous. So look at what he's using. Very dangerous. So I will check if I see the kind of risk this kind of person I want to follow is exposing to. And then for me to copy anybody, I want to see reasonable number of people following him and let me see how productive or profitable they have been in following him. Then I can now click copy. If I click copy now, right, I need to go, so let's say I click copy. So I'm now going to put in my own, look at copy here, right? So if I click copy, He said, do you know what you are doing? I say, yes, I know. Okay. So I'm now going to put in how much do I want to put in and all of that. Though he can tell you minimum you can put in, and he can tell you what is going to charge when you must have made money, maybe 10% or 5%. Okay, this one say 12%. Automatically, system is going to do that. So you don't need to say, I will run away with their money. You can't run away to anywhere. Okay. So cross or isolated. So you say reference trader, whatever trader system is using is what you should use and all of that. And then you are good to go. The only thing is that you need more learning to understand the market activities and volatility so that you can always reset, both and all the like. Okay? So I think that these are the two major ones I'm going to. So the next time I'm going to tell us about the U trading. Okay, let me just see if I can log in quickly to that. Just a moment. Right? If you love what you have seen, can you quickly just put 333 on the chat box? If you love what you have seen, can you put 333 on the chat box? Love what you have seen, put 333 on the chat box. Okay. That's lovely. Just a moment. I need to bring something. So I need to bring something, connect on the U trading and show you how that one to work. Okay, so let's go into other boats, right? So let's go into other boats. You trading boats. So that's another software. But understand that this you have to pay for what they call gas fee to use the boat. But what I have to show you is this. Sometimes a lot of people want to have different alternative into what you're doing. So quickly, let me just log into that and show you how it does actually work. So I'm sure if you see what's happening in the space of crypto, you know that there are so many innovations. People are making a lot of money, and why you are struggling. Okay. So here I'm coming just to pick up that. Let's go. Coming over here. Okay. Just a moment, guys. So robotic, decentralized, centralized, in analysis, market analysis, everything is done with automation. Okay? Automation. So you don't just unnecessarily stress yourself. Automation, portfolio control system, and all of that. Automation. I'm telling you guys, automation is everything. Everything. It's so simple, right? So let's go come in here. Okay. Okay, good. Okay.
Recording in progress.
Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to share the page with you right now. Okay. So I talk about the other boats that this one requires you to have exchange. and it's called U-Trading, and it requires to have an exchange. All right. I'm not going to go to those details, which you can have different exchange you can connect here. Now, another lovely thing about this guy is that another lovely thing about this bot is that you can set your bot on future trading, and they have a kind of internal setting on their algorithm that it's very, very, very rare for you to have liquidation. But somebody need to show you how the setting not to have liquidation. Now, this AI, you can connect, all right? You can connect different exchange, like Bybit, okay, something that has maybe network problem with my own. You can connect Bybit, you can connect Binance. You can see this account, what is connected is Bybit. Bybit, Binance, OKS, BitGet, KuCoin, Bitfinex, HTC Global, Kraken, Coinbase, Bings, and MSC. Can connect all of this, right? And we trade. Now, but how does actually this one work? First, if you must trade here, you fund your account any amount you wish, but I always recommend from $100 and above. Then you got to come here and deposit in. Minimum I recommend for you to buy the UGAS is $100. So when you are depositing in, you are depositing in USDT, but in Polygon network. And so you deposit the money. Now, once you finish depositing your money, you're going to come back to that same asset, and you see UGAS at the extreme pay here. You click it. So there are different UGAS, right? The minimum I recommend is 10,000 UGAS, which is average of $95 to get it done. Now, this one, the next is 6,000 UGAS, 540. Now, I actually have experimented. If you get good guidance and you are using this U-Trading, you get good guidance, before the 10,000 UGAS is exhausted and you are not misbehaving, because what I mean by misbehaving is that sometimes when people jump into the market without doing their little measurement, if you are not misbehaving and you are doing appropriate thing, the point there is this. You're going to have, before the UGAS is exhausted, you should, if you are trading with $100, for instance, you should have made average of $900 to $1,000 with that UGAS, because it's going to be on your U-Trading platform. Yes, you should have made at least average of $900 as profit. But if you are cutting in, going out, cutting in, going out, and all of that, either you make profit or loss, right? As trade is open and closed, you are paid a gas fee. So it's on that note, I don't open trade anyhow. And so I make sure, even if it's having drawdown, after I can be liquidated, I can allow it to be. There have been some time that the drawdown was negative, but very not too much for more than 1 month plus. So, but you can understand, allow it to run, the market return back. Those of us who use 3 commas, if you go to your trading and click on the trading activity, you will see that a threshold shows and show very long negative. But yet you wouldn't know because you didn't come there. Some of us that explore those areas will see that. So that's one of the, so can buy up to 1 million UGAS, which is going to cost you 7,000. So now you are trading, you just continue. And then how do I actually trade on this guy? It's very simple. Once that my UGAS there, one of the lovely things I saw in these guys, in this platform is a kind of activities they do, which you can have what we call in the robot. In the robot, you can have, let's see this. In the robot, you can have good. You can have signal, which means a signal is sent that you can always see and then copy if you want to copy it. Or, okay, now, oh, lovely. I love this. This is, okay, minimum requires for the signals, 2,000 UGAS. Allow futures and all of that. Before it was not like that anyway. You will see it immediately. So, but they provide it. You can always, maybe what this all was that it was there and people were copying without maybe activating account. Okay. So now you will see signal and then you can pick the signal if you like. Then another thing is there's a particular portion in your trading that will use those signals to trade. Then you have automated. This automated is a little bit different. It's more or less like an investment. Because look at it, personal models and barter trade 24/7, set capital and time, and the robot will automatically select coins, trade, and continuously take profit until the plan expires. Do you get it now? That is, this is similar to like Kubit now, which I'm going to round up with now. So that is to say, Felix, I can come here and then, but the minimum you can set is $500. Okay? The minimum you can set is $500. Say, hey, you know what? And if you set this $500, I can set for maybe for 30 days or for 90 days. Okay? And it's already showing you estimated gas you need to have before you can go into this. So the estimated gas you should have in your platform is 5,000. Do you get it now? Estimated gas you need to have. Now, if I'm going to 30 days, estimated gas you will have 7.5. That's what it's telling me. If I go to this now, I cannot have, because estimated you as we have is 15,000. So what is it going to do? Now, so let's say I want to go for 30 days or even 15 days. Okay? So let's say I want to go for 15 days. It's telling you the way it's going to trade, we might have consumed this. So they are going to book it. All right? And I connect my, so say, okay, you know what? Go ahead. So it's going to book that and continue to trade. Yes, you heard me right. It will continue to trade. You can make loss, so can make more profit, or you can make little profit. But after 15 days, the contract is over. So if it's 30 days, 1 month, you will now launch. This one, I don't need to come and... So the robots actually go with their signal, internal signal, and be trading. So what they're showing you now is that some activities that happened, winning rate was 92%. That average in 90 days that have been recorded, this on spot to about 980%. So when people complain to me making money, I say there's so many ways. This on spot, the average that have been recorded so far was about 980% in 90 days. That's about 3 months, right? Then we have future automated. So you can even see both future and spot are ranging almost the same percentage. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? So now look at futures. Professional models and big data manage your trade 24/7, offering long or short positions. Simply set trade capital and time, and the robot will handle the rest until expiration. Come on, what are you talking about? So win rate has been about 94 point something percent, meaning for 90 days. So even if it's 100% per month times 3, that would be like 300%. But look at it, about 980 something percent. That doesn't mean that it can repeat itself, but you should know how fantastic this has been. Yeah. So this is for sport. So if I click on this now, you see the same thing pop out here and all of that. So the other conditions here for you to be able to do large amount of money, you must have been part of people that promote their platform. That's what they are showing here. VP, TVP2, TVP, TVP2, TVP, whatever, all those names. Those people who are doing marketing, that are marketing the platform, they give preference to them to be able to use, when they rank all of those things. So you can see this account, I don't think he's ranking anything. So, but imagine where you keep $500 somewhere, and even at the end of 3 months or 1 month, it has actually added $300 for you. What is your problem? So that's why when I tell people there are so many ways to make money, you have no reason to complain. Seriously. And now, so that's the advantage of this you trading. It's crazy, right? And so this is the place where you now set your normal boat now here. Look at it. This is one way. That means you will come back again and set, right? So you say AI dynamic parameter, long or short, 2 ways trading diversifies entry, short term, and all the like. So if I come here to want to use this now, if I click on start, so I can select any of these token I want to, right? Select, let's say I want to select with Bitcoin, and then select Solana and all of that. So I can now do, I can do up to 10. Now, I'm not doing any of them, okay? So I can do up to 10, all right, for this both. Then this one, AIDC, this is futures, and why this is spot. So the same thing, similar. This is what we call, what do we call it? Multiple in 3 commas when the way we use it. Multiple in those days and all of that. So the same thing. Then this one, AI setting parameters, take profit at the tail, covering the position at the bottom price and quickly closing. So these are different ways and all of that. But the most used, so you can see all of those activities that's happened here. So, but the most used are actually down here. DCA for spot here, right? Y future here. This is, we call it manual here. So if I tap this now, it gives you different parameter you can set, okay? It gives you different parameters you can set. And what are these parameters? What are these parameters? It shows you long. If you understand that market, your bias for the market is actually bullish. So I can long, and long for the time, as long as I know the market is still bullish, it will be on long. Then, but other parameter I must set, there's an amount, initial position. I'm not going to explain those things here now. So putting the initial position, let's say I put in, say, $100. Or, oh no, it's that position, let's say I say, let's say I say, okay, one position. Yeah, one position. Then I come here. There's an amount you can do to have up to 2, 3 positions. And I say maximum, that's like scaling now, maybe 2 or 3 and all of that. Then here, double opening, no. So smart covering, I put it. Anything you want to understand, you can touch it on the question mark it will explain to you. This is where the important thing now happen. Instead of single, I say cycle. Cycle means after you close this profit, take another one. And I go to my leverage here, and I use that. You use 10 here does not mean that that is the symbol is going to give to you in your trade. Okay, so 10x. And then here is where you now come. Is it conservative or radical or whatever? So I could use conservative. Then I return back to reset this. Okay? I return back to set this. Now here, maximum order, maybe per time, I put in there. And now, size multiple. That is, this additional order, anytime you are buying this additional order here, right? Anytime you are buying this additional order, let's say I say 4. Anytime you are buying this additional order, if you buy $5 before, buy $5 and half of $5. It will continue like that. That's like you are martingale it. All right. Price gap. When should I buy? Those of us who have used 3 commas, you understand this. When should I buy again? If it's a volatile coin, I can use 8%. When the market dip by, if it's not a volatile coin or meme coin, can just use like 3%. If the market dip by 3%, buy again and all of that. Trailing. Now, if you want to close trade faster, I may not use trailing. So I will turn this one to 0. Okay? And then here, take profit. I may use, so instead of take profit in just like 0 point something percent, I can say 1 or even 1.5%. Because every time the market closes trade, my UGAS is charged. Okay? So trailing profit. Okay? So I don't need it. I can remove it and all of that. Price ceiling. When the price get to when trade stop 70,000, then here, floor 54,000, and I click launch. So now that is long. Then this is one we recommend for new people who don't know much. So when you use this, it's like this auto single is like neutral that we just set on our trade for the grid both we set. Neutral, meaning I don't know where the market is going, but you use your initiative when the market, so just continue to buy for me and sell. But the disadvantage is this: once he buy, if you have not finished selling what he has bought, he will hold on until you finish selling. If you finish selling, let's say long and he has taken profit, he's waiting for a proper entry to short. If there's no proper entry to short, if the market is going up, you will find another proper entry to long. So in that way, but sometimes could be slow. You won't see profit like that. But over time, you will see the consistency. That's the advantage here. So why this auto hedging is you are saying, hey, market, I don't know where you are going, but as you enter, buy and sell. Buy at the same time and then sell long and short at the same time. That's hedging. Meaning, at a point when the one he bought, the one in long and the one in short. The short may enter profit first. He will take the profit. That means the long will still be at loss, floating loss. Then the market again, buy another one until when the other one go up. So at a point, you will see plenty money. At a point, you will see stagnant and drawdown. So if your account is not big, auto hedging is not recommended for you. So you can see, so this is how this boat massively produces money, for people. Okay. Now, the next I will now show while we wrap up. If we now have questions, you can now see when I say I don't listen to excuse of people who are not making money in this season. The ways of making money are so many, but unfortunately, most of us complain. Yeah, I'm not saying we can't lose money. You can lose money, but that making money is so difficult. It's not true. It's because most of us are not paying attention to what works. Okay, most of us are actually not paying attention to what works. There's so many ways to make money now, unlike before. So now the last I will just do today. So we have talked of auto snipe. We have talked about CoinW, that is centralized exchange. Then we have talked about you trading. Then I'm sure many of you, the other way, which this one is quantum boat. So quantum boat, many of you would understand. If you go later, you can search online, how does quantum AI or quantum boat system or quantum robotic system works, okay? So I'll quickly just log in to show you an example. Okay. Okay. So let me just log in and sharing a page with you right now. So now this one actually worked this way. So quantum. So a boat. So I hope you guys can see my screen. If you can see my screen, just type 4444 on the chat box. You can see my screen, quickly type 4444 on the chat box. All right, thank you very much. Now, so this is quantum. Now, of course, when you are looking at some, I was telling somebody the other day, I said, there is no percentage a platform will pay me that I can actually make money up to if I sit down to trade. But what is the challenge of my own trade? Number one, time. Number two, emotion and other factors. If not, if you can robotic yourself, you make more money than what robot we make. So, but you can't robotic yourself, okay? So that's why you diversify and spread your tentacle. So now this guy had three ways of trading or working for you to make money. Number one is still similar to the you trading we check, which is the API system. Now, if you look at it here, it's a binding API. The only thing about this guy, because they literally don't have a wide coverage that extend in the API. So they only work with top exchanges, Binance and OKEx. Now, so somebody will ask me, how do I generate my API? If you want to get started, I think you can chat with me. Now, so Binance and OKEx, that means you have to generate your API key and API secret key. Once that's generated, you can connect. This place too, you pay for gas. So if you connect, if you put in passphrase and connect your boat. So having connected your boat, there's something very significant in this. You are going to pay for the way the U-gas you saw on the way you saw the U-gas on the U-trading, you're going to pay for the U-gas. Here is called cube. So you have to buy cube that can cover your transaction. Okay? You have to pay for cube that can cover your transaction. That's the API. Then second style is called the custom quantum trading. How does that work? The custom quantum trading is very simple. You are going to equally pay for cube. This is called cube. This thing you are seeing here is called cube. You are going to pay for the cube. Now, how do I do the cube? So ordinarily, once you register here, for instance, you are to first of all come here and click on deposit. Lovely enough, if you're in Nigeria, you can deposit with Naira or other country, but of course, we are used to USDT. Or you can, if you are depositing Naira, it will do like P2P kind of transaction. If I click here now, for instance, and I put in, let's say, 20,000 or 200,000 Naira, and I click bank transfer, so it's going to pop up. Okay, so it's going to pop up. So look at what's going to show. So he expects me say, after the payment is successful, you must come back and click the I have made the bank transfer button below to submit sender's name or session ID. Only then your money will reach your account. That means as I copy this account number, this thing, the name, and I need to copy all of this, and I will make the payment. So when I come back, click, I've made the transfer and put my name. Only then my transaction will be successful. You get it now? So now, that is those of us who probably want to make use of Naira, and then if not for USDT, can deposit directly and then faster for me. Now, if this is done, right? If this is done, there are so many things. If you are doing any transaction that is above $300, it will require you to do KYC, right? This account now has done KYC, it has passed KYC. It will require you to do KYC. But anything $100, less than $300, you probably don't need KYC. But like if you're going to connect your API, you must do KYC. Now, so what do? I come back here, and what the difference, just like this one, similar to what we saw on the U-trading, the one that say 15 days, 15 days, 30 days, 90 days. So this one work every 24 hours when you engage. If you put in your money and you don't engage it, you won't get anything. So the boss, okay, you can join the move. How? I haven't funded my account. Now, every day I'll come here, come to this scoop. Can you see? These are the strategy. The moment you register, they first give you some free cube for 12 hours to experiment. To buy one cube is about 22 cents if you are doing for 12 hours. To buy one cube on if you are running 24 hours is 44 cents. So meaning if I want to buy like how many cube now? So depending on how many cube you are buying. So if you are buying 100 cube, you are paying 44 cents to buy 100 cube. 100 cube will serve you for 100 good days. That's about 3 months and 10 days. So 3 months and 10 days, 100 cube will serve you that way. Now, so every day when you come, what are you supposed to be doing? So you come here, and so if you don't have cube, when you have registered, you fund your account first and come to this point and click on buy. So when you click on buy, click confirm, it's going to tell you, they want to buy like, okay, so let's say 200 cube. See how much it will cost you. Let's say 100 cube. See how much it will cost you, 44 cents. Then you put your password, right? Put your password, and then you are good to go. Once that is done, congratulations, you are fine. Now, every day you come here and click on, so if I want to send to somebody, I can collect his ID and say, I want to send 100 to somebody. I will collect his user ID, put it and transfer. Immediately you get to that person. So here I'm going to come and click on use. And let's say the whole amount of money you have. Then you put it and then you click on any of the server from that GS0. So you pick any one of it and then scroll down, ensure that this is tick, you click on create. Then you are done for the next 24 hours. When you come back the next 24 hours, if you don't come back the next after 24 hours, you must have finished trading that you make little or big or high, it will have submitted it, just like what we're saying on you trading. If you don't come back, it will just be there. The money will be looking at you and you make nothing. So if you look at this account now, the 24 hours is running. That's why you see running. And then what this account has yielded to is $1,881. So after this trade, you wouldn't know how much you will make. You can't project how much to make, right? So, but this account actually start from average of $1,500. And so that means so far, about 300 and something dollars has clamped it, right? Now, if I come back here and show you something, the next thing is it has different style. If I click on this plus sign, it has this smart. This smart is like I say, when you just allow the both setting, like on the decentralized, we talk about optimize, AI optimized. This AI optimized. Your own is that I give you just use your setting. If I go to customize, I can customize based on the strategy I want. And minimum I can do here is $500. All right. So minimum I can do here is $500. So if it's $500, I will come here. They will ask me to select strategy. And what is the strategy? Trend following, arbitrary strategy, market making strategy, statistical strategy, momentum, enhanced grid strategy, multi-factor strategy, volume return, and all of that. So, but maximum you can select is 3. So let me say I select just these 3, for instance. Now, having done that, I will now need to select the instrument I want them to employ my trading on. Maybe I select Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, BNB, and Chainlink. Oh, I have a trade in Chainlink, I forgot. Okay, so now if I have done this, allow the whole thing, I click on create. Now, the advantage of this is that I can make more money than the custom. And sometimes I may lose more money because of the instrument I select. So that's one of the things. But vis-a-vis, I explore everything. I love exploring. I'm highly adventurous when it comes to opportunity. So that's why this one is running. If we go back here, I can go to order log and you see how much. So look at the last trade I just finished. What it made was $39. The previous one, $36. So it's not stable. You can't really predict to say this is the amount I'm going to make. And that's why I would say so far what we have observed. Yeah, okay, imagine a previous day where you made $39 when the volume of the money was still at $1,733. It's the same amount you are making when the money is now $1,849. Meanwhile, you made $39 here, and now you are making $34 here. So it's not regular, okay? It goes ups and down. Okay, see $37 here. Meanwhile, there's another place, okay? See $32 here, see $15 here, and all of that. So okay, if we count now, this 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6, this is 7, this is 8, this is 9, this is 10, this is 11, this is 12, this is 13, this is 14. So this account has traded for about 14 days and has recorded almost $300 or thereabouts, if I'm not mistaken. I can't. So now that is the history you have checked on this. Now, maybe you have made money and all of that, you want to withdraw. The same way. So if you come back here, you come to withdraw. So you use any method you want, of course, but you have to go to your setting to add your wallet. For instance, if I click here, so you say enter amount, and then verification code will be sent to your email and all the like, and then you click withdraw and all of that. So this is another both, softwares, AI kind of system. You are making money and hold your peace. So ladies and gentlemen, I think I will have to stop the trading at this point because and you have to just go back to check the other boot we set. Let's see if it has started picking trade. Okay, just a moment. Okay, so let's see. The other one we picked was okay. So let's check the auto snipe. So let's check the auto snipe. Let's refresh. Okay. So let's check. It has not. Okay. Remember, I didn't follow the other guide because I can't do that in a hurry. I do a lot of experiment before actually copy any person. Okay, so let me check the other CoinW bot. Where is it? CoinW. CoinW, I'm coming. Okay, that one too, as the parameter has not hit. Let me show you guys. So you can see it's still pending. If I click on details, so let's click on details. Can you see? See the details. So it has not picked the trade. Okay. It has not picked the trade. See the range to be trading and all the like. It does not pick any trade. Okay. So that's it. You can have and enjoy yourself in this space. You don't need to over labor yourself. Seriously. But of course, basically you need knowledge. As at least basic knowledge, mentorship, access to reliable information, and of course, your readiness to do what is expected is very, very crucial. It's very, very crucial. So I didn't talk about what's it called? The Telegram automated trading bot tool. It's another one. So another time, I'm going to be exploring a lot of robotic system for us, even in Forex and synthetics and all the like. So that's how we can this week, this Tuesday. I thought I was going to have a coin, but I know many of you, if you attend our Sunday Zoom meeting, you should have bought some token, and I know a lot of them did well. And so most times it's not me to tell you when to sell or how to manage your portfolio. But the point is that money is made, and I don't know how many of you bought Mini, Michi, and all those Giga and all of that. I'm sure they did very well. For those of us who are bought in who participated in some of those tokens called last year, you have done well and all of that. Of course, some probably will rock pool. So you will need to understand that not all the time the coin you buy will work well. So, but that's why you counterbalance the one that work well to overshadow the one that didn't work well. So your win rate will be better off and all of that. Okay, any question, anyone? If you have question, you can just put up your digital hands and then I can attend to you and we call it today. Any question? Yes, any question, please? You have question, you can put up your digital hands or you can type it on the chat box and then can give you a response. Okay, in the absence of no questions, thank you very much for attending this class. It's awesome. And I know definitely if you put in everything we're learning into practice and you want to learn more deeper, okay, announcement I have is that if you're in Port Harcourt and you want to enroll in the training academy, and we are holding October section by next week, that's starting from the 14th of this month, October, then you can get enrolled. For those of you who are not within Port Harcourt, we run online training, so you do not need to be in Port Harcourt and to get enrolled. So you can just inbox us, and then we pay attention to you, direct you. Those of you who want to subscribe for either the Signal group and all of that, subscribe for portfolio management platform. What we have started by tomorrow, we started something, but we want much response, a live trading section on Forex synthetic futures. And then we expect if you want to join the Forex zone, on our forum, we have a particular broker who send capital extent. You want to be part of the Signal group, you register, fund your account with at least $200, then you are added to the group, and so that you can have access to the free Signal for a time being and live trading section every Wednesday. Then if you are for futures, you da register on CoinW, Bybit, and all the like. So all this, and then you can be part of it. Then you have, the synthetics and all those things you need to do. Okay, somebody asking, does auto single process difference is that you will not be the one to trade? So if you need different single and others is that it means when it has to be the time setting, pick a buy. Once it's set, the market continues to go up, it will buy again and set to take profit. Okay, but if it first buy and it take profit and the market conditions start changing, going down, it will sell instead of just buying, following the long position. All right. So, but another again is that everything that have advantage have disadvantage. If you had bought anyone and then the market has not finished selling, it will enter any trade, even when. So you now be asking, see, market is going down, and then this guy didn't get any of me. That is to say, the long he entered before have not been sold. But as long as the market is going down, it will short. So it's not going to just continue doing repeated buy, or longing, as it were. Right? Okay, so thank you very much, everyone. Do have a nice day.